What's up, guys? It's been a long time since we've done an update video and some things have happened. Let me show you. This is the western white pine. It didn't survive the transplant, and there's more. The California blue oak also did not survive the transplant. So I'm going to be writing the company and taking advantage of their replacement, their free replacement. All right, now on to what's good. Let's check it out. Okay, here we are in the bonsai zone. And this is the California redwood, making good progress. It's definitely gaining some height and some branches. If you look at the branches, the growth is coming in really nicely here. So lots of fresh new growth. The transplant seemed to be successful with this guy. So hopefully this thing will be huge pretty soon. And next to it here we have the willow. The willow I did a lot of pruning on. I just pulled it out of the pot to check on the roots, and they're healthy, but I'm kind of shaping it right now. I'm gonna bend this branch out a little bit, and there's gonna be a secondary canopy to this tree. It's gonna be kind of a one canopy here and kind of a one canopy here, so you kind of have two puff balls, if you can imagine. But work in progress. So I just did some trimming. I trimmed the first part of the branches. I cleared off all the foliage to make it look older. Typically, if you look at a big tree, you can see early on the branch there's not a lot of foliage, so I'm just trying to mimic that. Still coming along with the birch back here, and the maple forest. The willow that's in the maple forest is doing really well, and we've got some kind of interesting growth going on in here. Little tiny guy back in here. But the cool thing about this forest is I got different sizes going. It's kind of hard to see the trunks of these guys, but I'm working on a pretty bendy trunk for some of these. The lemon cypress, still not sure if it's alive or still in the process of dying. Look who's joined me in the bonsai garden. It's Pooh Bear. Hi, Pooh Bear. Hi, Pooh. Hi, Pooh. Oh yeah, you're camera shy, but you love Daddy. Do you love your daddy? Huh? Yeah. Good boy. Okay, you can hang out in the garden, Pooh. Try to be quiet. And then we have this little interesting project here. I've got a really goofy base going here, and it's kind of winding around, and it's gonna come up. So this one is just being trained right now. It'll be interesting once it gets a lot older to see how it looks. On to the succulents and cactuses. All seem to be doing pretty well. One exciting point is this little cactus here is growing a new little leader. So I thought it was probably gonna die, but it looks like it's coming back. Very exciting. Now this is one of the ones I'm also excited about. This is the mugo pine I just repotted. Doesn't that look nice? And Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's flowers died, but I'm sure he'll grow some more. He's just out here getting some sun. Over here to the juniper. Juniper is hanging out, doing all right in its new pot. And last but not least, we have our Japanese red maple. Still doing good. I've moved it indoors, kept it in a more shady spot because some of the leaves were beginning to dry out a little bit at the tips. So that can happen really fast, especially when they're young like this. They're super sensitive to wind and heat and humidity and everything. So I missed this plant pretty often, and it's doing pretty well indoors. All right, everybody, that's all for today, but I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been doing in my bonsai garden, and I'm sorry I didn't include the process of repotting some of those plants and trimming them. I've kind of been doing it just here and there between spells of rain the last few days, and hasn't been good for filming, and I haven't really been in the mood to film. So yeah, but that's everything for today, and we'll see you guys probably in about another week or so, hopefully with some new growth. Take care.